I know, y'all. I know. I look real petty right now. Like, I just need to get my life together. Um, I just do. Hi everyone, my name is Charisma Walker and I am back with another video. This video is going to be a story time about the time I dated a guy for 7 months and he wound up having a girlfriend. So just stay tuned, y'all. Just stay tuned. Okay, so first I'm just going to be showing you guys what I have on right now, and I just look so bummy right now because for one, I ran out of makeup again, and so I'm just, this is my real skin right now. I just have on concealer, so I look, out of order, but I will get it back together. Okay, so this is the hat that I always wear. Like, I love this hat, jean hat. Got it from Forever 21 a long time ago. Same earrings. Well, these are different earrings, but you guys seen them before. Choker, Forever 21, and then I have on this jean jacket from Fashion Nova. This jean jacket is also in my lookbook, so if you want to check this jean jacket out, make sure you go look at my last lookbook, my last video, so you guys can get a little inspiration. This is just how it looks. I know y'all got a flat tummy. Let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. Focus, Charisma, focus, just focus. So we're just gonna name this guy Aaron. We're gonna name this guy Aaron, and me and Aaron was dating for 7 months. We had first met on a party bus. A party bus, y'all, a party bus. This was my first party bus ever. I didn't know if I really wanted to go. I paid for me and my friend to get on this bus though. So I'm like, I paid good money for this bus, so I'm just gonna get on, have a good time, and see how it ends up. Me and my friend get on the party bus. I didn't plan on meeting anybody this night. I just planned on having fun, having a good time with my friend, taking pictures, just having a good time. Like I normally on the bus, and I, sat down. Everybody was already turned on the bus, so I'm like, everybody turned, so I need to get turned. So we started dancing, everybody started having fun, everybody started talking, socializing, just networking. Everybody was doing stuff. After everybody started talking, I noticed that it was like a couple of guys on the bus who they were chilling, they was cool. Like, I didn't too much pay attention. I didn't really care, honestly. I didn't care. I just did not care that they was on the bus, honestly. I noticed, I look over and it's a guy, and he's kind of like, got the cup in his hand, and he's drinking. Then I got the other boys, they drinking, they, having a good time. Nope, they're 21. I'm underage. I was underage at this point. I was probably the same age. I think I was 20. I was 20. I'm 20 now, so I was underage. Don't drink, you guys. Don't drink. I noticed everybody had a cup in their hand. Everybody was turned, even the guys. So I'm minding my own business, and out of nowhere, I guess my friend started, socializing with everybody else on the bus, because that was just how she was. Like, she was just a social butterfly. She liked to talk to everybody. She knew mainly everybody because it was basically her friend's party or her cousin's party, whichever. She knew almost all of those people, and I didn't. So it wasn't like I was gonna just, walk up to a random person and, say, hey. I wanted her to kind of like introduce us so we can start, connecting and talking. Party bus, if you don't know, they have stops that they take. So at each stop, you'll either have to use the bathroom, or you can just get food, or just talk to each other or whatever. It's just a stop, just so you can like have a bathroom. At these stops, every time I noticed Aaron would be looking at me. He was staring at me, and I'm just like, you are so gorgeous. Like, you so chocolate. Like, you gorgeous. I noticed that he was giving me looks, like look after look, and it was like we kept making dead on eye contact. Like, every time I would be doing something, talking to somebody, it's like I would look up and we'll immediately just click. It was like our eyes was like magic, like we were just attracted to each other from the beginning. So me and Aaron, we kept making eye contact all throughout this party bus event, and it was like love at first. It was like love at first sight. I don't love him. I never did love him, but I'm just saying, like, it felt like a big connection. It felt like a big connection between us every time we made eye contact. After this, we had got back on the bus, and my friend had sat in a different spot, which was like right on the side of me instead of on the opposite side of me, of where she was before. So she started talking to Aaron, and Aaron started talking to her, and they were laughing and giggling. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, okay, talk, go ahead and talk. I didn't really care. Like, it wasn't like I really wanted him to talk to me. It wasn't like I wanted him to be all in my face. I was more so like chill. I was chilling. I was just chilling. So I'm, you know, just minding my own business, not saying nothing, quiet. And my friend and Aaron is just talking away, and I'm just looking like, there goes our connection. Like, my friend is talking to you, there goes our connection. So after they stopped talking, he started talking to me, and he was asking me why I was so quiet and asking me just certain things about who I am and what I do. And so I'm like, maybe he is interested in me. Even though he was just talking to my friend, they weren't talking on a level that we were talking on. So I'm like, maybe he was just, you know, talking, making conversation. So the more we talked, the more we connected, the more we started to really like each other. We went on about our business, and it was, you know, a great time. Like, we talked literally the whole entire night. At the end of the party bus, we were on our way walking off, and his friends, like his cousins, whatever they kept geeking him up to like carry me off the bus because it was so much water. It rained that day. It was so much water everywhere, and it was so much, you know, drinks on the floor that it was like so messy, and I didn't have on my heels because I took them off. My feet was hurting. So they were geeking him up to carry me, and he carried me off the bus, y'all. Like, he picked me up and carried me off the bus. He didn't even put me down, y'all. He just, you know, still had me in his arms. He still had me in his arms, picked me up and everything. Like, I was still in his arms. So I'm like, you can put me down now, and he didn't want to, y'all. He didn't want to. After he put me down, we started to talk, and he asked me for my number. Of course, I gave it to him. He was so fine, y'all. He was so fine. So I gave it to him, and it was like, now what? I'm just gonna have to wait for him to text me, whatever. I went home, and that was the beginning of a horrible, horrible ending. Yeah. So let's just get into the part where I found out that he was dating a girl for 3 years, y'all. 3 years. I said 3 fucking years, okay? 3 years. 7 months later, me and this guy is talking away. Like, he would call me at night all the time. Aaron, he would call me. His name would pop up in my phone all the time with heart emojis, boyfriend emojis. Like, we just had it all, hearts, everything. We were stable. We had a good connection. He turned into a manager, I think, at Walmart, and I was working at, I think I was working at Charlotte Russe at this time. So I was working at Charlotte Russe, and we both had our jobs. We both were really busy. We both had school. Like, we both had priorities. So we would text throughout the day a little bit, and then at night we would really get on the phone and just talk away. And that's the best connection you can ever have with anybody, when they start to talk to you more on a deep level, especially on the phone. Never talk through text about any situation that to bring you closer to somebody, because it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna be as effective. So we used to talk almost every night. If I had a problem, if I felt some type of way, he would always call me in a second. Like, he would call me and make sure that everything was all right. What I want in a guy, and we were dating, and he had a car. So I'm like, he got a car, y'all. It's a plus for me, okay? It's a plus. And I'm not that type of girl who'd like you for your things, but your girl takes the bus. Your girl takes the bus. So I needed somebody with a car. I just needed it. As me and Aaron began to get closer, our connection got closer, and I started to really have deep feelings for this guy. I mean, he was cute, he was funny, he called me all the time, he texted me all the time. He just had the whole entire package, y'all. When I tell you he was like perfect, he was like perfect. One day I just started to think, like, he's too perfect. Like, ain't no guy that perfect ever. I couldn't find no flaws about him period. And you know you have your dislikes and you have your likes. I couldn't find that dislike that I didn't like in him. Like, I just couldn't find it. So I'm like, hold on. I know there's no way I cannot find anything wrong with this guy. And like, his teeth was even perfect. Like, he was chocolate with perfect teeth. You cannot say no to that. You cannot say no to that. As we started to talk even more, it was like, I'm like, you know what? I need to find this dislike about this guy so it can boo-boo. I tried to find something about him. Like, I know you should not try to find a dislike or a flaw in anybody, but the way my trust is set up, sometimes you just got to. I started to, hook him up on Facebook. I'm like, I never, did any research on this guy before I started to talk to him. I need to find him. So I went on Facebook and I hooked up Aaron Anderson. That was his name. Aaron Anderson. So I'm looking up his name, Aaron Anderson. Aaron Anderson. There's no Aaron Anderson. There's no Aaron Anderson. There's no Aaron Anderson. Ain't no way. He must have like a different type of name, because people they don't put their real name on Facebook all the time. So I'm just gonna try to find him on Instagram. No Aaron Anderson. No Aaron Anderson on anything. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be smart about this. I'm gonna be real smart about this, because my skills of looking for people, y'all, looking for stuff, period, is A1. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be real smart about this. Be smart about this, Charisma. You know what I do? I go under my contacts on Facebook and I link my number together with Facebook, so I can see all the people in my contact. Scroll down and I see Aaron and I click on it. His name is not Aaron. His last name is wrong. His first name is Aaron, but his last name is not Anderson. Why is his name a different name than what he told me? Why is his name a different... Let this sink in, y'all. Let this sink in. Why is his name a different name than what he told me? Right off the back, I'm like, you know what? This is real suspicious. Like, I'm not understanding why he would have a different name unless, something happened with his family or he just don't want people to find him. I don't know. But why would he lie to me? So I clicked on Aaron, whatever his last name was, and I, scroll down his page. Nothing, nothing bad. Start scrolling down to like last year, a year ago section on Facebook. Scroll down, I see his family with a girl, and he's right next to the girl, like hugging on her or whatever. So I'm like, girlfriend or no? So I see this, I'm like, hold up. This is from a year ago. That doesn't mean like he's still with this girl, but at the same time, she knows his entire family. They just can't break up like that. And they've been dating for 3 years. 3 whole long years at that. So is it possible they could have broke up, or if they're still together? That was my confusion. I text Aaron right away. I text him like, hey, who's this girl? Like, who's your ex? I'm sorry to be lurking on you. I'm sorry to be lurking like that. I don't normally do that like that, but I had to because you just too perfect. I just came out and said it. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I came out, lurked, and you just too perfect. So that's what I said. He called me later that night and he explained everything, saying that they broke up because they were having issues. They are not together anymore, and that was from a year ago. So there's nothing to worry. So I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I was like, I'm so sorry for lurking on you. You're right. You're totally right. I understand your situation. As days go by, we started talking more and more, and my heart kept it kept going up, y'all. It was going up. Like a week later, I started, feeling some type of way again. I'm like, this guy's just too much for me. Like, he's just too right. He's just too right. And there's nothing wrong with being too right. But like I said, like, something just felt wrong. And when a girl feels something, they feel it with their whole entire body. Like, they're not gonna let that go away. So to you males who think y'all know everything about females, girls have a deep intuition that is 100% almost all the time right. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna, you know, snoop some more. I'm gonna snoop some more. So I go on her page this time, and we're just gonna name this girl Jenny with a G. Hey Jenny. Hey Jenny. I went to her page, and Jenny Bear, she had his picture, you know, liked. She liked his picture, and they were kind of like, you know, not flirting, but she had like emojis under the picture that he had of whatever. And it was like they were still keeping in contact for some reason. So I'm like, gotcha. Why are you guys taking, you know, why are you guys still in contact with each other if you guys are not talking to each other? You said that you didn't have her on social media, but I see here that you do. Contacted him again, asked him about it. He's still denying this, telling me to not, you know, think too deep into it, to just leave it alone because it's not serious. So I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You're so right now. Like, I'm not even gonna look into it. In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna look into this shit because he keep on lying to me. As time go past, again, I'm just like getting fed up. Like, I'm talking to my friends, like, what should I do? I'm not understanding this. Maybe I should just ask the girl. And my friend like, you need to just ask the girl because ain't no way he this perfect. And that's just how our mindsets are now. Especially if you have trust issues, that's just how your mind is. You can't be that perfect, okay? You can't. Go on Jenny's page, and I message her, and I'm just like, is Aaron your boyfriend? Send. She didn't reply back. I'm trying to, like, you know, get this over with and done, but she didn't reply for like 3 days. After the 3 days, she replied back, and I get a, yeah, why? Yeah, why? She say, just tell me. It's better to know the truth, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to insert pictures, too. I'm going to insert pictures, like, right here so you guys can read it. So you guys can read all of the messages that I sent to her about everything, and you guys can see what Jenny says, okay? Because she told me the truth. She handled it like a woman. I handled it like a woman. We talked about it, and come to find out, they were dating for 3 years. 3 long years. And I wasn't understanding, like, how a guy could, you know, talk to you like you're his only girl. Like he talked to you, and he's so good at what he do. Like, he's so good at it, y'all. He was like so good at it. Like, he thought I wasn't gonna find out. And it took 7 months because he was so good at what he do. And then you wonder why girls have trust issues. You wonder why, because it's like they were a totally different person. It's like they were not the same person. Somebody right here who is just, y'all, I don't understand how guys can play the game so good, but I learned a lot from y'all. That way, when y'all ass try to do some slick shit, I already know ahead of time how to play the game now. I wasn't even sad. I didn't cry or anything. Like, I wasn't even sad like that. I was more so disappointed in myself and disappointed in him, because I feel like if you're gonna like a girl, at least tell her what's going on, you know, with your situation. Because if you want to break up with this girl, let her know. Or if you have a girl, why would you even do that and disrespect your girl that you have for 3 years? You're ruining a good thing, and it doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Because you didn't get anything from me. You didn't get nothing. Sorry. You thought you was, but you didn't. I'm just like really, really disappointed in myself that I didn't see it 7 months ago. Like, I didn't realize it 7 months ago because I was so blinded of that this guy was actually, you know, a good guy. He was actually a good guy, and I didn't want to ruin something 7 months ago because I'm thinking that he doing something suspicious. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm just going to accuse you of doing something you're supposed to do. I came straight forward, asked him everything that I wanted to ask, and he still lied to me. So that just goes to show some niggas just ain't worth it. And I don't, like, some girls just need to learn that. Some girls just need to get that through their head. Like, niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. So that being said, me and Jenny, we actually get on the phone together and we get on FaceTime. And you know, we take a little cute picture like waving at the camera. She sent it to him and you know, they broke up for like a month or so. And then she followed me on every social media. And I knew she was hurting really bad because when a girl follows who her man just, you know, you cheated on or whatever, it just shows that she's very hurt because she wants to know everything this girl is doing. Like, she wants to know if her man is still talking to this. And I completely understand where she was coming from when she did this. Like, she followed me on everything and I didn't want to, like, you know, shut her out. But whatever she needed, whenever she wanted to talk to me, I was open in arms to talk to her. And I just felt so sad for her because she was dating this guy for 3 years. And like, forget me, I was only dating him for 7 months. So I didn't really too much care, but their relationship was stronger than what we had. So I was just very, very sad for her because it's another woman being hurt. And you don't want that. You just don't. You shouldn't want that. So I told her, you can talk to me whenever you want. Like, you can talk to me about anything. If you still feel like you're feeling suspicious about me and him, you need to just talk to me because I won't lie to you. Like, I just won't. And you know, some girls out there, they will because they just want to sugarcoat stuff and just mess up everybody's relationship and lies, but that's not me. That's not what I do. A few months later, she started kind of like blocking me on everything. You could tell she was unfriending me because it was like, especially on Snapchat, like, I never seen her name pop up anymore, and then her Facebook post stopped popping up, and I'm just like, she's starting to block me. That means that she's improving. But then I found out that this girl actually is back with this guy, and like, I kind of expected that to happen because it's like, some girls aren't stronger than others. Some girls you know, want to give that second chance to this guy. And for me, it's like, I've given second chances over and over and over again to the point where people just don't realize that if you give people a second chance all the time, they're just going to keep doing the same thing. And this guy, I don't know right now what their situation is. I don't know if they're still together. I don't know if he's not cheating on her, but whatever the case may be, maybe he was a good guy and made a really bad mistake. But at the same time, it's like, you got to be stronger than that, girl. You can't just go back in a few months. You need to lean him on a little bit. You know, it was only like 2 months had passed and they were already back together. So it's like, you know, girl, you didn't even put up a fight. You didn't even, you know, play with his heart just a little bit, just an inch. But I guess true love lies where it's gonna lie. I just want you guys to learn from my experience. Just be careful when you're dating a guy. Just be careful because sometimes guys have the wrong intentions. Some guys, they make mistakes. Some guys, they're really good people, but it's kind of hard to find that nowadays, especially in this generation. And I just want everybody to learn, all of you young girls to learn from my situation and what I was going through, because I wasn't sad about it, but I was disappointed because I really liked this guy and he was, you know, he was like the whole package, y'all. Like, girl, you got that. You got that. Like, I'm not even gonna stunt. You got that. Just goes to show, like I said, niggas ain't shit. Okay, they're not. They're not. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm being 100% honest. A lot of niggas ain't shit. And if you feel some type of way about it, I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Also comment down below on what video you guys want me to do next. Please, because I'm running out of videos to make. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you're a returning subscriber, make sure you look at all of my other videos, like on them, comment on them, and just make sure you know, view all of them all the way through, because I need y'all, okay? I need y'all. Have a great day, you guys.